What's up guys, it's me. Today I am so sick. I thought I was gonna be able to go to school without going to patient first. Right after I'm finished filming this video, I'm literally gonna take my ass to patient first. My throat hurts, my head hurts, my nose hurts, my foot hurts because I accidentally stubbed it this morning. Like, sis is going through it. But it was requested for me to do a what's on my iPhone video. I recently just got the iPhone XS Max, I think it's called, or iPhone XS Max. This is like the most complicated name they've come out with yet. I will show you guys what's on my iPhone and how I edit my Instagram pictures as well. When you first go into my phone, I have the home page, and on my home page I have FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera, clock, maps, and weather. Just the basic apps and the basic layout that it came in. On the bottom I have my messages, my Safari, phone, and music. Music, I use Apple Music, and you guys can see some of my music for my videos gets downloaded onto here. And then when you slide to the next page, I have all of these folders, and then on the bottom I have my mail, and then I have my settings, and then this I just downloaded the other day. It's called TurboScan. I was scanning a hospital document. Anything that you can scan, you can basically just take a picture of it and scan it through that app. So in this first folder I have Instagram. I actually used to have an Instagram, a couple more followers, and I ended up deleting it because I didn't like it and I wanted to start fresh. So now I look like a spam account because I have 50 followers. My nails that I got done yesterday. Me filming. This is a video that's already up by now, so you can go check it out. I just uploaded it today. Then I have Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat at all. I honestly use it for the filters, and then I take the filters and put it on my Instagram stories. So I'm not even gonna open it because I don't use it. Twitter, I barely use Twitter. I don't even think I'm logged in. I don't really do a whole lot with Twitter, but you guys can follow me. My username is just @BrittanyJoanne. The next folder is the folder that I click on the most. This is my YouTube folder. So I have the YouTube app. This is my channel. On there, there's the video that I just uploaded 5 hours ago. And then these are all my videos. And I was just looking at my highlights from my Instagram 11 weeks ago. I was at 1 subscriber, so that is so cool to see my growth. After YouTube is YouTube Studio, and I basically use this to track who comments on my videos, how many views my video is getting. I can see all my comments. I can reply to all my comments through this app instead of going on my computer. The next app that I have, I've never used before, but I saw another YouTuber have this on their phone, so I wanted to download it just in case I decide to live stream one day. It's Google Hangout, the Gmail account. This is my business email, so I have a separate app for it. This way I get both notifications because I don't really check my other mail. And then the last two are just apps for my camera. I haven't tested them out yet for the camera. I think one of them is a connection app, and then the other one is the EOS remote. The next folder I have is all things photo editing. The first one is the Recorded app, which is what I'm using to record my screen right now, Fonto. And I use this app to edit every single thumbnail that I have. I don't have a thumbnail to show you because all of my thumbnails were on my last phone, and my last phone is wiped out. I traded it in for this one, but I'll just put some on the screen right here. All of these thumbnails, every single one that I've posted, I use Fonto to edit. I use Afterlight, Facetune, and Visco. I use those for editing my Instagram pictures. I didn't think that you guys would want to know how I edit my Instagram pictures because I don't really do that much, but Jenny requested it, so I'm gonna go into Facetune first. This isn't really a photo that I would edit because I think I look pretty good without any editing, but just for the sake of this video, I'll show you guys what I do. So the first thing I usually do is go into Reshape, and I go into Refine, and ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Zoom into the picture, and I usually just pinch my jaw in a little bit because I don't like the fact that I have fat cheeks. So I pinch it in a little bit, and I don't really think I need to pinch it on the other side that much, so I'll probably just do a little bit of pinching. I always zoom in and zoom out to make sure that it looks like a human still, and you can see the before and the after. So you can just see that my cheeks are slightly smaller. Usually I'll bring my forehead down, but I have a hat on in this, so I don't need to do that because I have a 5 head, not a 4 head, so I don't like that. I usually will bring that down a little bit. I would smooth, so I'll do that next. Press the smooth button, and I use the smooth, not the smoother, so I start with the smooth, and I just go over my entire face, and then I take the eraser and tap over basically everything that I just did so that it's not completely smooth and it still looks like my skin. I'm done with the smoother. So there's the before and there's the after. You can see my skin is a little bit smoother and my cheeks are a little bit smaller. Now I'm gonna go into tones, and I'm gonna make my highlight a little bit brighter. So I'm gonna go to the picker, zoom into my nose, basically the top of my nose, and then press tones and just tap on my nose to make my highlight a little bit brighter. I posted a picture from this day on my Instagram unedited, so I guess you can see the difference between that one and the one that I'm editing now. There's before and after. You can see my highlight is just a little bit more prominent. This I'm basically done, so I'm gonna press done and I'm gonna save it, and then next what I'm gonna do is go into Visco, and then the filter that I really like to use is C1. I don't know, it makes a lot of the colors vibrant. I turn it down usually to about the middle. Then I go to contrast and see if it needs to go down or up. So in this case, I'll bring it down slightly, and then I'll always sharpen the photo a little bit depending on if it makes my pores look bigger or better. For my thumbnails, I usually put the sharpener all the way up, but for Instagram or for any other pictures, I don't really do that, so I put it in the middle. And then sometimes I will use the fade tool. I'll fade it a little bit in this photo. And then I love using the grain tool too with a lot of my pictures. I usually put it pretty high. I'll just save it to my camera roll, and then that's usually what I do. That's basically everything that I do for a normal Instagram photo. I only use afterlight when I'm trying to rotate a picture or change directions of a picture. I don't really use afterlight for the editing anymore. I use the motion portrait picture to create a end card for my YouTube. It is in my dyeing my hair blue video, so if you guys go to the beginning of that video, that's where the end card is. Basically, it just makes my still image move, like kind of like tilt my head a little bit. I use the eraser app to erase anything in the background of my thumbnail. Just press the eraser tool and start erasing around it, and then you can zoom into the photo and rotate it and start going around the jacket. Fujifilm I just use if I want to have like a vintage look to my picture. Usually I just don't do a date on it, and I turn random light effects off, and I turn save immediately to photos on. And then when I go into my photos, this is what it looks like. Basically, the Fujifilm just makes it look like you took it on a disposable camera. Blur editor, it just lets me blur out anything that I don't want in a picture. This next section is all apps that I don't really use and that I've downloaded because of recommendation of other people. Camcorder is actually an app that you can use it to make a video look kind of old film. So that's all my photo editing. And the next thing I have is my banking. I have my 2 banks, my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, all apps that I can use to receive and send money to people. The last page that I have is a bunch of folders. The first one is my school folder, so I have Blackboard, which I use to check all of my grades. GroupMe, I have one for my science class because nobody knows what the hell they're doing in science, so I made a GroupMe for science. I have Spotify and SoundCloud. I use those very rarely, but I use Spotify for my European history, classical tradition class that I have for music, so I have to listen to stuff because we have listening exams, so I have to listen to the playlist that he provided on Spotify. I have SoundCloud, I use that sometimes, and I actually have a song on SoundCloud. I've never talked about this, but I do have a song on SoundCloud with another artist. His name is by H2O. I created this song probably like 3 or 4 years ago when I was a junior in high school. I also use this app called Unblock Me. It's probably gonna make me start from level 0 because I just got this phone. Yes, it's making me start from level 1. That's low-key upsetting, but basically I just use this app when I'm extremely bored waiting for something, and it's just when you unblock yourself, you let the red block through. The next app that I have is Mario Run because I'm obsessed with Super Mario Bros, but I had a DS and I gave it away to this little girl, and I low-key regret it because I kind of want it back. So I might buy another one, but until then I have Mario Run on my phone. I have the Netflix app. I don't really watch Netflix on my phone, but if I'm in a do or die situation, pull that up. And lastly, I have Tinder. If you guys watched my doing my makeup while I talk about my Tinder disasters, you are probably ashamed of me, but listen, I haven't gone on it since I downloaded it. Okay, the next folder is just a random folder of all these different rewards apps or different store apps that I use. The Sephora app is definitely dangerous to have on my phone, but I have it. I have Urban Outfitters, Target. Target has really nice coupons, so if you want coupons, download the Target app. Starbucks, for obvious reasons, I literally go there every week. Unidays is also another thing for college students I highly recommend. It's free. All you have to use is your school email and you get discounts for a lot of places. I have Chick-fil-A. I go there all the time, but I've never used the app, so I'm gonna make an account with the app and hopefully just start gaining points because I go there way too much to not use the app. I have Tropical Smoothie Cafe, which I thought was only in Virginia when I was going to Hampton, but it turns out it's in a lot of areas. It's really far away from me, but whenever I do go, I am using those points because I'm obsessed with the Bahama Mama smoothie at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I have Ulta Beauty because they have coupons on there, and y'all know I have a sick obsession with Ulta recently. I don't know why. And I have DoorDash. I've never used DoorDash, but if I don't feel like going in my car to go somewhere, I'm gonna try it out. The next folder is just a I love you Jesus folder. The Holy Bible, amen. And I have Sprinkle of Jesus. Low-key because the stuff that they say is high-key funny. Sprinkle of Jesus is a savage. I love their notifications and it always makes my day, so I have it strictly for the notifications. My last folder is just stuff that Apple has that I don't really care about. The only thing I really do care about in here is my contacts, obviously, and I use my notes a lot. I write down a lot of stuff I need to do. All of these notes right here are video ideas. This is for an assignment that I was supposed to do for my European classical tradition class, and I got 100% for your information. So my astronomy link, because she makes us do like participation points every day, so I have it in my notes. I just have everything in my notes. Oh my god, I need to go to patient first. Like, that is everything on my phone, guys. Okay, good. I was about to say, I really thought that I recorded this whole video and none of the videos saved. I was about to cry. I did this all for you guys and I have to go to patient first. Like, I was about to be pissed. Okay guys, that's it for this video. I didn't show you guys this, but this is my lock screen. It's the same as my home screen. It is Frank Ocean, seemingly at a party. I love Frank Ocean. He's always my lock screen. That's everything on my iPhone, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope that my editing was not too boring. I honestly don't do that much to edit my Instagram photos or any photos for that matter. I usually just suck my cheeks in and brighten my highlight because y'all need to see me glow. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I'm gonna take my ass to patient first. Pray for your girl. At everyone at my school. At everyone, period. Stop getting me sick, please. My immune system can't take it.